Hello everyone, I'm going to be reviewing Spider-Man Far From Home. Spider-Man Far From Home is directed by John Watts, written by Chris McKenna, Eric Summers, based on Spider-Man by Stan Lee and Steve Ditko, produced by Kevin Feige and Amy Pascal, starring Tom Holland, Samuel L. Jackson, Zendaya, Kobe Schmolders, Jon Favreau, J.B. Smoove, Jacob Batalon, Martin Starr, Marissa Tomei, and Jake Gyllenhaal. Cinematography from Matthew J. Lloyd, edited by Dan Leventhal and Leigh Folsom Boyd, music by Michael Giacchino, production companies from Columbia Pictures, Marvel Studios, and Pascal Pictures. Distributed by Sony Pictures released June 26, 2019 at TCL Chinese Theatre, which is Chinese Theatre in America, in Los Angeles, I think, and July 2nd, 2019 in the United States. Ran for 129 minutes. The budget for this movie is $160 million. And the box office, it got $1.131 billion. Plot. In Mexico, Nick Fury and Maria Hill investigate an unnatural storm and encounter the Earth elemental Quentin Beck. A superpowered individual arrives to defeat the creature. Beck subsequently defeats the elemental and is recruited by Fury and Hill. In New York City, the Midtown School of Science and Technology completes its year, which was restarted to accommodate the students who previously degenerated 5 years earlier as a result of Thanos' actions, aka the Snap. They had reappeared unaged thanks to the actions of the Avengers. The school organised a 2-week summer field trip to Europe, where Peter Parker, who is still mourning the death of his mentor Tony Stark, plans to reveal to classmate MJ his attractions to her. Happy Hogan informs Parker that Fury intends to contact him, but Parker ignores Fury's phone call. Parker and his classmates travel to Venice, Italy, where the water elemental attacks. Parker helps protect his classmates while Beck arrives and defeats the creature. Fury meets with Parker and gives him Stark's glasses, which was meant for a successor. The glasses enable him to communicate with and take command of the artificial intelligence Edith, which has access to the Stark Industries database and commands to large orbital weapons supply. Beck claims to have entered from the alternate reality within the multiverse, where the four elements killed his family and destroyed his civilization. With only the fire element left to destroy, Beck predicts it will attack Paraguay. Parker declines Fury's invitation to join the fight and returns to his class trip. Fury secretly changes the class itinerary to divert the students to Paraguay. There, Parker is forced to help Beck fight the fire element to again protect his friends. Beck manages to destroy the creature with Parker's help. Fury and Hill invite Parker and Beck to Berlin to discuss the formation of a new superhero team, but Parker decides that Beck should go alone and transfers control of Edith to him. Once Parker leaves, what happens? Of course, it's been out for like 3 years. Beck celebrates alongside Stark Industries employees with whom he had been working to misquire as a superhero. Beck, who was fired from his position as Stark's holographic illusion specialist for his unstable nature, used advanced projectors to simulate his powers and elements, and hopes to use Edith orbital weaponized drones to increase the scale of his illusions and establish himself as an Avenger-level hero. Cast: Tom Holland as Peter Parker / Spider-Man, Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, Zendaya as MJ, Kobe Schmolders as Maria Hill, Jon Favreau as Harold, Happy Hogan or just Happy Hogan, J.B. Smoove as Julius Dell, Jacob Batalon as Ned Leeds, Martin Starr as Roger Harrington, Marissa Tomei as May Parker, Jake Gyllenhaal as Quentin Beck / Mysterio. Development. In June 2016, Sony Pictures chairman Tom Rothman stated that Sony and Marvel Studios were committed to make future Spider-Man films after Spider-Man Homecoming. The following month, Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige said if additional films were made, the company had an early idea to followed the model of the Harry Potter film series and had the plot of each film covered in a new school year, with the second film intended to take place during Parker's junior year of high school. By October, discussions had begun for a second film, including which villain would be featured, according to Spider-Man actor Tom Holland, who was signed for 2 more Spider-Man films after Homecoming and December. After the successful release of the first Spider-Man trailer, Sony slated a sequel for the film for July 5th, 2019. Sony insists that the sequel would be released in 2019, conflicted Marvel's preference for the secrecy regarding their plans for Spider-Man in the film and their other MCU films. Since the character would die at the end of Avengers Infinity War, it will not be resurrected before Avengers Endgame in April 2019, by which time marketing for this film would have already begun. I'm just looking for the box office. Where is it? There we go. Spider-Man Far From Home grossed $390.5 million in the United States and Canada, and $741.3 million in other territories, for a worldwide total of $1.131 billion. On August 18, 2019, the film surpassed Skyfall to be Sony's highest-grossing film worldwide. Deadline Hollywood calculated the film's net profit as $339 million, accounting for the production budgets, marketing, talent, participations, and other costs. Box office grosses and home media revenues placed it 7th on the list of 2019 most valuable blockbusters. 3 weeks before its domestic release, official industry tracking had the film's grossing around $170 million over its 6-day opening frame. Some had the film reaching as high as $200 million, while others were on the conversation of $165 million. Sony was predicting a $154 million debut. By the week of release, industry estimates lowered to $140 million, with the film expecting $120 million due to the recent underperformance of other sequels, playing in 4,634 theatres, second of all time behind Avengers Endgame. Far From Home made a Tuesday opening record of $39.3 million, including an estimated $2.8 to $3 million from midnight previews and at about 1,000 theatres. It then made $27 million on its second day, the best ever Wednesday grossed for an MCU film at $25.1 million on the 4th of July, and the second highest grossing ever total for the holiday behind Transformers with $29 million in 2007. And its opening weekend, the film made $92.6 million in the film and a total of $185.1 million over the 6-day frame, topping $180 million made by Spider-Man 2 over its 6th day, July 4th opening in 2004. That's some of my thoughts for Far From Home. This film is awesome. I love this film. Tom Holland's Spider-Man is fantastic. And I think that No Way Home is going to be fantastic as well. So, it's going to be up here as well. This film was very good. I really did enjoy this film. I think this film did really, really well. Like I said, I love Tom Holland as Spider-Man. I think he's a perfect pick. I love the side characters. I love Ned Leeds. He's a great character. MJ's played by Zendaya is great. The villain of Mysterio, played by Jake Gyllenhaal, I think he did fantastic in this movie. But I really did enjoy this movie. I think I'm just here for the enjoyment and just action pack and just a fun time, really. But yeah, I really did enjoy Spider-Man Far From Home. I think this movie was really fun to watch and just really enjoyable. And yeah, I really had a blast with Spider-Man Far From Home. But yeah, for my score for Spider-Man Far From Home, I'm going to be giving it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm going to be giving it a 94%. Same percent as Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm really real close on those two movies. Grade, I'm going to be giving it an A-, and out of 10, I'm going to be giving it a 9.4 out of 10. Thank you for watching my review for Spider-Man Far From Home, and stay tuned to my Spider-Man No Way Home review on Thursday. Yes, hope you enjoyed this review for Spider-Man Far From Home. Please subscribe to my channel, be a big help. Thank you for watching, take care, peace.